So first of all, why is the theme song so dope?
Right? Okay, that slaps.
Yeah.
It came on, I'm like, okay, let me watch this anime.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh! And then it's over in a minute because it's the theme song. And I'm
Of course.
Right? Like, I do not skip the theme song
No,
on
me
this
too,
show.
yeah.
Like, you don't skip it.
I only started skipping it when I was like, oh, I got a few hours before
Right,
Geeked Out. I got like get through 4 episodes, but I remember that theme song was dope. Yeah.
Song. It reminds me of, like, does it not remind you of, like, theme songs from, like, the 90s and, like, maybe even, like, a little bit the late 80s, but definitely, like, the early mid-90s theme songs. Like, I'm like, oh, we singing. Oh.
It's like, yo, you gonna remember this, but that gave me pause too, because I'm like, oh, the theme song is there? Oh, does that mean does that mean it's gonna be like Thundercats or any of those shows where the theme song is dope to mask like the show being terrible?
No. It was just the theme song. The opening sequence is phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's where all the
budget was not wasted.
They spent budget for like 6 seasons just on that's why the rest of the show looked crap.
No, Cannon Busters is the story of Philly. Who's an
Is
unkillable.
it about Philly? Because that's what
It's centered around Philly. Maybe that's a better way to say it.
Yeah, because I don't think he's the main character. I think Sam is.
I agree, yeah.
I think Sam. Okay, then it involves Philly. Sam. What's her name? Start with C.
Casey.
Yeah. Thank you.
Casey Turnbuckle.
And each of them has their own individual character trait that makes them interesting. It starts off with Philly, the unkillable man. Who's basically wanted by everybody and everything in the universe.
I mean, he's not unkillable. He's just immortal.
Yeah. If he dies, he just comes back and gets a number of whatever number time he died.
Yeah. I love how he doesn't start with like 1 and we discover, how did I do this thing? No, he's deep into it.
Already?
Yeah. He's deep into it. We meet this dude with like a big ass hole in his chest.
Yeah.
And he gets up. Oh, that sucked. What are we at now? 22?
Yeah.
It's old for him. Dying is old for him. I love it.
Yeah, he's like, again.
Yeah.
He's like, man, my shirt.
Yeah. That was my last clean shirt.
He's like, you know how hard it is to get bloodstains out?
And then we find out that he's actually being stalked not just by a bunch of bounty hunters, but by our other 2 main characters. Sam and Casey are, I don't know, kind of on a road trip, excursion.
Yes.
To find
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they want Philly's help to get somewhere else.
Yeah, Philly in his big ass car. And I don't mean like a Cadillac is a large vehicle. I mean his car that's the size.
Giant space Cadillac, really.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a monster truck was made for pimps. It's
only without the ginormous wheels. Like the wheels are still about regular size.
Yeah, but the big ass.
No, you're bearing the lead with this car.
Okay, sorry.
It's more that this car turns into a giant. Starts pink, by the way. Turns into a giant Red Bull mech that
you operate with video game controls. The old school joystick.
Because there's an arcade game instead of the center console for the car.
It needs quarters to go in.
It needs quarters to go in.
It needs 4 quarters to become the Raging Bull. They had so many ideas for the show.
Yeah. They did.
Many. And, like, the characters, even if you don't get a whole lot of their backstories and history, because we still don't know all of Philly's history, even at the end of the season. Yeah. But, which is actually a really good jumping off point to find out more. But, they still feel like whole characters when you meet them. Yeah. Like, everybody feels like a complete character when you meet them.
One of them is like an android. Like, we assume she's human the whole time. Well, not the whole time, but we assume she's human when we first meet her.
Yes.
And then we find out, no, she's actually this badass android. Not just an android, a companion protector android, where it's like at random points, some stuff's going down, and parts of her body her body itself turns into these like really ill guns.
Yeah,
it's like at random, like when her mouth became that thing, like in the jaw drop, I was like, and I think it's like 2 episodes later when her whole body becomes this ill like anti-aircraft like friggin' thing, and just like,
I mean, not to mention what happens in the last episode.
Yeah. She just scales up in like, in what like she's going to become to protect her friends.
Yeah, and I'm just like, where was all this packed into that tiny little body?
She's the aforementioned cannon buster.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just some sort of ancient technology that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
I never understood why that's just why ancient stuff
in
in fiction it happens all the time.
In real life.
Yeah.
But in real life it's assumed to happen. But in real life the reality is old things become obsolete. That's why new things come about.
No, there are arts that are just lost. It's like making Damascus steel. Like it was thought to be one of the most artistic forms of steel working there was, and made the best swords that have ever existed. And to this day, that don't tarnish, don't bend. They're still really good, but nobody remembers how to do it because it was people guarded the secret of their metal making.
Proprietary.
Thank you.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is, yes,
like
things like that are ancient. But now in this day and age, we have tungsten carbide, which is also the new. Well, I shouldn't do that with the mic.
Yeah.
But which is like the new version, updated, current day of things like Damascus steel. And I promise you,
there was a point in history where people forgot how to write. Like, they forgot writing was a thing.
Yeah, you heard a lot of...
Well, no, like, because there's a point, like, if you follow, like, Greek history, like, there's a point where it just stops and then picks up again. Like, where the populace was just less literate, and so nobody was writing, and nobody was writing anything down. And so swashes of history get missing. There's this island in, that has this mechanized thing that they for decades couldn't figure out what it was, and it was only in the last like 20 years that they were like, oh snap, this is a piece of really ancient technology that we don't really know how to make anymore. And it did all kinds of things, like it tracked weather patterns, it helped like track the stars, and it was like this Swiss Army knife of science, and nobody knows who made it or how they made it, and it's just there.
Yep. How much you want to bet you go to Easter Island? That's where the on switch is.
We know how those heads were moved.
Figured that one out. The thing I also noticed about this show, because I mean, first of all, I thought I was gonna hate it because every time we got backstory from what was it okay, I forget the prince's name. Anyone remember the prince's name?
Oh, Kelby.
Yeah.
Kelby, yes. Yeah,
I'm sorry. She said it so many times.
Right.
I'm sorry. Look, I had the dub version, not the sub version. So I just stopped paying attention after a while.
You know, it's funny. Because this was a graphic novel.
Yep.
And they suspended the graphic novel to gamble on whether or not this animation was right.
It was a Kickstarter thing.
But it was also like pushed back repeatedly. This was originally supposed to come back.
Yeah, it still hasn't come out.
It came out.
Well, no, the graphic novel is still dead in the
water.
water.
Oh, that's still.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They did a Kickstarter to do this pilot in 2015, and it's just taken that long to get the whole thing out.
Well, they've also been pushing back the dates. It was originally supposed to come out, originally in 2018, and then the proper date was March or April of this year, but we're just now getting it in September.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, I won't say it was worth the wait. I would have liked to have gotten it back then.
Yeah.
But it was, I mean, it wasn't a letdown. I enjoyed the crap out of this. I also noticed that it's an anime, but it still has, like, black characters. It still covers, the spectrum.
How about most of the characters are black?
Yeah, that's not a good thing, though. When we got to those hillbillies, and I'm just like, oh, they black, too. And then she starts making jokes about, hey, you respect your brothers.
Yeah.
/ uncles.
Yeah.
/ cousin. Like, damn, what's going on in that family?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're out in the
cannibals out there making... Yeah. But...
I mean, you make it's what you do, what you got, you know?
Yeah, let's not explore Shayna's porn collection.
Like, I'm just saying...
I'm just...
Did you not see the movie Alive?
Alright, but I really dug this. I didn't expect to, and I thought I'd be let down. Honestly, when things are hyped up for so long, and then they just kind of like, it's something just we've come to expect. It happens with a lot of shows. I don't feel that happened with Cannon Busters.
No.
The writing was on point. For an anime, it had far fewer annoying characters than I thought it would because... a lot of anime characters follow tropes that
doesn't have that many characters.
No, I just mentioned Kelby. Yeah. Get that little mother.
Oh no, he annoyed me, especially in the finale, like the last 2 episodes. I was like, I understand that you've had a lot happen to you in a very short amount of time, but you need to get your together because now you just being a douche.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you've known her forever. You just met that heifer.
Yo, the hands.
Yeah.
The hand assassins.
Yo, what? Like,
They did a great job designing all the characters. Like,
Yes.
They're all
Yes.
memorable. Some of them you're like, I wish they did more with that guy. But I mean, pretty much anybody important survived, it seems.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like they can
Depth.
do more in the sequel.
Yeah,
So
I
much
love
depth.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know why I like the drunken old guy character all the
no,
time. Like,
really? Because
Yeah.
he came in, they keep talking about his smell. Then he's like, well, you got a smell. So I'm like,
Yeah.
how about, like, there was so much discussion about how Philly smells.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
they-
the subtext is that he's died so many times that he smells like a corpse.
oh.
That's how I thought of it.
I didn't even think of that. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
they've been
I
on the
thought
road.
about that, but I was like, shower, don't do that. Huh?
Yeah.
Like, a part of me wonders if he also has a sense of I don't care about
Yeah,
myself.
that's
That's
true.
that
That's
that he
true.
doesn't like take care of himself.
True.
That could also be
He's
it.
just living in a car,
Yeah.
going all around.
Okay,
Like,
that's a good, sad, and disgusting point.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about his backstory. I really hope they like. I'm loving this like new group that they've put together for.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'll be a second season, and because I love Odin, he's awesome.
if they do a Magnificent Seven thing, I think there would be room to expand on this.
Yeah.
Especially with
Like-
the Western theme.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's really
And
As a-
it is originally a Japanese story, so it kind of works out.
You talking about Magnificent Seven?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, how old is Cannon Busters?
Well, I mean, it is a what you call it, Japanese graphic novel. Like,
yeah, but
yeah.
well, let's just hope it doesn't take another 7 years.
Well, if the
for-
ratings are good, they'll greenlight it and probably get more funding on the front end this time.
yeah.
Considering this was a Kickstarter, the animation is beautiful.
Yeah, yo, it look
Oh my god, can I say how breath of fresh air it is to see a almost completely 2D hand-drawn animation style for the whole, because so many, especially anime lately, so many have so much computer graphics,
Yeah.
and they don't always look very good. And can I say how much how much I hate the Berserk new anime stuff. Like, that animation is ugly.
Yeah.
Like, it's just dead doll eyes as far as the eye can see.
Right.
Then you got dead doll eyes with demons attacking. And I was like, this is just horrifying, and I can't.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a high point. So many high points. There are a couple of lows. I mentioned things like the annoying characters, which got me. If the story I felt like was falling into some trope holes, and I realized they were using those as just you got to get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. Maybe they didn't have a better way to do it. I don't know how long ago the story was written versus when it was actually produced. So maybe those were more in fashion then, But all that did not taint the experience. I was watching every episode I'll start off, they'll do something, I'm like, and then some ill happen. I'm like, I'm recommending this to people left and right.
Same.
This is a thumbs up for me.
Same.
Cannon
Yeah,
Busters
thumbs up
was
there. Yeah.
a fun ass time.
If I had one complaint, it would be that I was enthralled by all the Philly and Sam Casey stuff, and then it would cut away to a B story where one of them is just the current king being held captive by the big bad.
Yeah,
and
that
those scenes,
story was,
they're brief, but they're frequent enough that you're okay, this better lead somewhere.
They had far too much Kelby for me. That's what those did.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm Kelby does apparently have some good points.
Yeah.
It's just that you still gotta wash off some of the pampered.
Yeah, he's
off him.
he's a young prince thing that's maturing, but it's also kind of a pain to watch him.
Yeah,
be,
dude.
Well, he can sit and spin with his BS soccer haircut.
like the random complaints, why didn't you go to the kitchen and pack real food? Really? Because we're running for our lives. We have time to pack a picnic basket. Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm giving this a thumbs up. What do you
Oh,
think?
man.
Thumbs up. It needs a second season.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I would love that.
they set up a lot of stuff that didn't really pay off. They spent a lot of time on that stuff.
Questions we need answered.
Yeah, but for what it is, great. Yeah,
I
loved it.
want to know why Philly was gonna kill. Had the vengeance boner. I want to know
Yeah.
what that was about. What happened to you?
Yeah.
What happened to your family that led you to get this curse in the first place, and that you were gonna
Yeah.
use? I love that character. The big, oh god, what was that dude? That big monstrous looking thing that was yelling at him and talking about how he wasted.
Oh yeah, I love when that comes up twice. Two characters are you've been immortal this whole time, and all you've been doing is drinking and running around. Come on, man, you can do better than that.
I'd like to see the first 22 kills.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Where'd those come from?
Yeah,
This in of itself almost feels like a prequel.
yeah. It feels
With
like the
nothing
first.
that came before.
It feels like the first Lord of the Rings, and that they all these characters come
Ricky,
together at the end, but
like,
they just had all these.
dude, we're getting a band together.
Yeah.
All right. To me, it also kind of feels like the.
Yeah. Well, it's got the tone of Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's very much, my speed.
All right, so you say
Slightly
Avatar,
darker.
you say Blues Brothers.
It actually has one of the producers of Legend of Korra working on it, so it's probably
I would say maybe to me it reminds me of the tone of something like Trigun. It has its light moments, but when it goes dark, it goes dark.
Yeah.
When they show the bodies that had previously been scanned.
Dude, that scene.
Yeah.
They walk. I can just imagine the smell when they walk in that room.
That probably
just like, can't y'all refrigerate those or something?
Yeah.
No,
you gotta pile up in the corner and they just.
Yeah.
They're gonna make that into beef flank.
I don't want to see that. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say they're gonna make that into a B story or side. I'm like, no, I don't want to see that. I don't see those special features.
That's human beef. They're gonna eat that. Those are sausages for later.
Oh, man.
If you have a better way of making skirts, I'd love to hear them.
Right.
Okay, on that disturbing note.
I mean, how else you gonna make leather?
Yeah.
Where you gonna get leather from?
They don't have cows
Aldo.
in this space western.
There are no
thing.
animals out there.
I'm going to Aldo.
There is no Aldo. Is there even Aldo here now?
Then Wilson's leather. All right, but no, we out of time, yo.
Okay.
All right, so that's Cannon Busters. It's on Netflix now, dude. Highly recommended. So highly recommended. I really hope they continue on with this.
Yeah, no, I look forward to a second season.
All right.